advocate as well as sometimes having to take a back seat, because there are times where we can't go do something until Olivia's appointment's over. For instance, tomorrow we're going down to San Antonio because Olivia has an ultrasound. They all know they got to get up early and we got to go down there, but they also know that afterwards we're going to go do something fun. So it's a give and a take. They give, but they also get back. And they are okay with it. They love their sister and they want their sister to win. So yes, it's hard. And sometimes it looks like it's just focused on Olivia, but it's not. And sometimes my kids, they don't want to be on camera. Like some of them will jump in first thing to do, but the other ones are just like, yeah, you're recording, okay, whatever. But these kids deserve more credit for what they're doing and what they've been going through, because this isn't easy as a mom. And knowing that my kids have to go through it, they have to watch losing their sister, and one day they're going to have to be there when their sister takes their last breath. That kills me. It guts me inside and out to know that there's nothing I can do that's going to stop the pain of losing their sister one day. I want to talk about something that I seem to get a lot of hate about, and it's my kids. So I have 6 kids. Only one of them has Sanfilippo syndrome, but I often get comments about how I don't post about my other kids, which I do, and how my one kid with Sanfilippo syndrome is all attention, which she doesn't. But I want to talk about these kids specifically, the siblings of kids with Sanfilippo syndrome. So imagine, okay, you have a sibling. From the day they were born, that is your instant, built-in, first best friend. They go through everything with you. They go through getting in trouble. They go through digging. They go through playing games. They go through make-believe. They go through everything with you. And then one day you're told that you're going to lose your baby sister, or your big sister, or your little brother, or your big brother. These kids are learning to cope with death before they should ever have to. And yes, all of us have the possibility of dying early and losing our lives, and kids are going to have to be brought into that and learn how to cope with that. But imagine being a sibling and knowing that every day with your sibling is one of the last. It's going to be the last time you do something with them. One day they're not going to be able to talk back to you, or one day they're not going to be able to play Barbies with you. These kids are absolute warriors. My kids will go to bat for Olivia any day of the week. They love their sister. They know that this page is about spreading awareness because they want their sister to be cured just as much as I want my daughter to be cured. They don't want to lose their sister. They don't want to go from 6 to 5. And yes, she will always be in our memory, but she won't be there. They don't want to watch her one day have her last conversation or her last word. I believe in God our Father. Okay, so for the last Christmas in July, so let's start rocking. So Mom, what? My daughter Veda has Sanfilippo syndrome, also known as mucopolysaccharidosis.
Who is this person who's... Now, who are you about on the news?
Veda's my cute little baby.
On February 8th, 2024, I found out that my 12-year-old daughter was diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome. Sanfilippo syndrome is rare and terminal disease, often referred to as childhood dementia, as it attacks the brain very similarly to Alzheimer's disease. Sanfilippo syndrome requires both parents to pass on the defective gene, and while neither of us knew we were carriers, we found out the same day Olivia was diagnosed. Sanfilippo syndrome will eventually take all of Olivia's acquired skills and things that she's learned and things that she loves, such as playing ball with her friends, doing gymnastics, playing in the rain, swimming, singing, riding her bike, playing with her siblings, talking to her siblings, and talking our ears off. Olivia also loves slides, water slides, roller coasters. She truly is the epitome of a lover of life. Most children with Sanfilippo syndrome, their average life expectancy is 12 to 20 years. Olivia has an attenuated version of Sanfilippo syndrome, which means that we may get to keep her longer, but it also means that we get to watch her deteriorate longer as well. And it doesn't change the fate of Olivia. She's still terminal, and there's currently no cure, no treatment, and no survivors of Sanfilippo syndrome. Olivia is a spunky little girl. She has her own style. She loves everybody she comes in contact with, and she deserves a cure. So with your help, we can share her story, share others like her, and hopefully we can find a cure and beat Sanfilippo syndrome. Syndrome. This is my daughter Olivia. She has Sanfilippo syndrome, which is a rare and terminal genetic disorder. Her body lacks an enzyme that is required to break down sugar molecules, and in return those sugar molecules become toxins, and the